Are you struggling to get your trouser sketches just right, from proportion to perfect details? I've got you covered. In this video, I'll walk you through a simple but yet professional way to sketch trouser with ease. Grab your pencil, and let's bring your design ideas to life. And please don't forget to support this page, as your likes, shares and subscriptions will go a long way. So let's jump right in. First thing I did was to place both materials halfway on another's. Then with the T-square I ruled to get the accurate lines at 90 degrees. By the way, I love cutting both materials at the same time, so as to avoid delays, especially if both trouser use the same measurement. So, I ensure that I extended the lines accurately before I start formulating the sketch. So, I continue by dividing the hip width by 4. The result I marked at the top side and as well at the crotch line axis, which I'm yet to outline. Then I ruled the line gotten from the hip width. To mark the crotch depth from the top line, I took the tape up at 1 inch, and I marked it. Then on the opposite edge I did same as well. Then I ruled it. This line will serve as the crotch length and the lap line. Next I divided the lap measurement by 2 and I marked it. So to get the crotch curve, I divided the crotch depth by 4. Then I marked it at the hip line. And at the line's intersection below I measured 1 inch upward. Then I created the curve as the initial measurement influenced. So in order to get the waist accurately, I divided the waist width by 4 plus 1 inch. And then I marked it. With the ruler I blend the extension. But for a wider waist, the extension might be at least 1 inch outside. For a smaller waist, I can as well take in 0.5 inch from the top edge of the hip line, and then blend it on both sides as the measurement influence. So here I was trying to erase it, to get along with the actual waist width, intended for this trouser. So I had to just trace back the actual lines needed before I proceed. So here I marked out 1.5 inch above and 7.5 inches below as the front pocket width and length. And here I marked 5.5 inches below for the zipper fly. So here I measured the length placing my tape as shown in this overlay. 1 inch upward from the top frame line, down to the trouser length, plus 2.5 inches. This I marked on both sides before ruling them. Same way I placed the tape down to the knee line and I marked it. Then also down to the calf line and I marked it as well. The same method I applied on opposite side and I marked them before I went ahead to rule them. So in order to create the shape, first thing I did was to measure the lap width. Minus 0.25 inch divided by 2. The result gotten will be used to get the trouser middle line. Then I placed the result gotten at the knee line, at the lap line and as well as the calf line. Then I ruled them together to create the trouser middle line. Next I divided the knee width by 2, and I placed it halfway on both sides at the middle line. Same as well I divided the calf width by 2 and I placed it halfway on both sides at the middle line. Then I blended to create the shape, using freehand sketch method. At the lap line I added 1/4 inch, that was minus while creating the shape. Then I reshaped the crotch curve and I blended the shapes. Next I went below to extend the trouser middle line, and I ruled the line accurately. To proceed I divided the bottom width by 2 as well, then I placed it halfway on both sides at the middle line. Then I extended the trouser shape down to the bottom. And here we are done with the first part of the trouser sketches. Do make sure you watch this video till the end because the other part of the sketch is the game changer. Now let's jump right into the other phase of this sketches. After placing the material accurately, I extended all the ruled lines down to the material beneath it. Then I added the extra inches, which is to 0.5 inches all through. From the lap line to the knee line, and I cross-checked. Down to the calf line I added an extra of to 0.5 inches, and I cross-checked as well. Finally to the bottom line, adding same extra inches. Then I blended to form the shape uniformly. Here at the hip line I cross-checked before adding the extra inches, which is about 3 inches from the initial trouser sketch place on there. So I took up about to 0.5 inches from the initial trouser sketch. Then I cross-checked before adding the extra inches on the waistline, adding about to 0.7 inches extra. Then I blended it down to the hip line, and I ruled the waistline as well. Then I measured the waistline minus 1.5 inches, then divided it by 2, and I marked it as the middle line for the back trouser dart. Then I blended it with 0.25 inch upward. And I cross-checked the length from the lap line to the knee line, if it blends same with that of the back trouser. And voila, it came out perfectly. So I trimmed out the back trouser following the sketches. And this brings us to the end of this tutorial. If you have watched till the end and you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like and share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you for watching, and see you in the order tutorial.